sections. I'll go around to the 4 of them and just get them like, you know, so they start to snug up a bit. And then go around one more time and tighten everything. Actually, this one's pretty good. Nice and snug. I don't know if there's any torque reading. If there is, go ahead and follow it, but this is pretty self-explanatory. Just snug it up. A little bit of leverage on it. Pull the same with arms. Get it nice and snug. So now, there's just absolutely no shimmy in this thing. Certainly on the, on the power.
So yeah, those are now good and snug. Pretty self-explanatory here. That's just your cord. This thing, you'll need to spin a new fitting in, whichever fitting you're actually using. I'm not using that, so you'll have to swap that out. That's a couple bucks, not a big deal. I'll be bolting that there soon, and well, let's just get on with it. I just opened this box. I suppose I should have done this on camera. Here's a very, very basic. Like this reminds me back to the mid-90s. But yeah, so that's your, yeah, don't know how you spell tire, but we spell it T-I-R-E. Whatever. As long as the machine works, honestly, that's all I care about. So you got that spring. And I believe that goes in this thing. Now this here looks just like a holder. That's the holder for this. And this spring, I think, is for this thing. So this goes there. That's to hold your tire stuff, you know, your soapy water. Or if you choose to use the actual tire lube. These are just some, I'm sorry, you can't see squat on camera. You really can't see squat in person either. Those out. Yeah. Okay. So those go on the clamps, if you like. That is for the guide for this. I think it's a duck head. So that's what those are. That's what these are. That's trash. Oh yeah, that's the filler gauge and such. This is, yeah, I think that goes there. I don't remember just yet. I will figure that out soon. And I have one of these, but now I have another one. So, aside from, well, no, I guess you don't, yeah, huh? That's a pretty darn complete tire machine, if you ask me, especially for the money. So, figure out where this stuff goes and put it on there and run this thing.
That's an 8mm Allen. And that's just a cover. And this. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking this all makes sense. More so once it's done. But
simple. Now, this here, spin this off. This, very simple. It's a pin, a little, yeah, very simple. Obviously, this is going to go against there. There's a hole here. You can't see it. There's one spot that's just a bit rounded, and then there's another that's opened up a bit more. That's the side that your nut will go on. So you want that facing outward. Just do that, slide it in. And then you can get a little, take this pin, line this hole up over here. Put that back on. This is a 27 millimeter. Spread that on my hand here. And just thread it on until you'll go to the end of the threads. That'll be it. Nothing crazy, just snug it. Doesn't need to be reefed on. Put the ratchet on it, I guess. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. And the shaft even spun a little. It's not gonna have squat for any spin off. Yeah, it's good. So that's that. And almost forgot that little spring. Saw earlier in the kit, right here. Right here, right there, that thing goes right, well, I'll put this on, actually I won't, so here we go, I go down with the hook, and I'll feed that through, so you can do this with like a cord or something like that. I hook it on here, and then I'll pull this, and then I can even just like that. And if I was really smart, I'll do this again. But I'll have a whole lot less wire to pull out this time. So you got that, you got those two. Make sure it doesn't slip off the hook. Pull this, and then you have to twist it one way or the other. But that's it. And that's on. And you got this, which is really nice. Really nice. So, and actually, come to think of it, this bit is probably adjustable for bigger and smaller applications. I'm gonna back that out a lot. And it tells you something in the manual as far as measurement, blah, blah. This is very simple. The tighter in you have it, the less it'll open. And you know what, I'm gonna just leave it hand tight right there. I'll mess with it just like that. If I feel I ever need to open it up more, I'll adjust this outward some, but we will see. First off, I'm just gonna give it a shot, so. All right, I think I think that's all we need for the arm anyway. There's 2 little holes right here. I'm gonna stuff that right there and assume that's it. Seen other videos. That is where it goes. So that's for your tire lubrication, whatever you choose to use for that. This thingy, I forgot about this, but so simple it hurts. So this here, this goes in just to adjust, how far you want the tire, this arm to go in. It's all really going to depend on what size tire you have on there. If you fire it up for a bigger one, closer in for a smaller one, or whatever. So that's installed, so to speak. Very simple, very basic. It's all you really need. If you just looking to get it done, this thing's pretty sweet. Now, this is just a tire gauge and fill it. I hear you're gonna go bad at some point, like, these are cheap. You can drop like $100 on a really nice one. So I don't want to hear people complaining that this is like, oh, they go bad, the machines aren't good, and stuff. I mean, I haven't seen many to touch these for the price. I'm saying there aren't nicer ones and so on. Oh yeah, all of that. How about this? Oh. Well, I skipped this earlier. Oh. So cool. So this is as simple as it looks. It's got a hanger here, a little thing here to hang on. So that's where that lives. This goes down and over here. I've never seen a setup quite like this. Yeah, okay. So you unscrew that. So this is flat in here. And I assume you just slide this in, screw that down, and it will seal itself. I don't know how strong you need to be with this setup. It's weird. I've never seen anything quite like it. I don't know. I'm not too sure I'm all that wild about that. So I'm gonna, that's snug by hand. I'm not gonna reef on it. Weird. Never seen that before. It's probably common as heck as far as these go. I don't know. But yeah, that's it anyway. Now you just got a tangled cord. I'm sure this is like a PVC kind of a based hose, so it doesn't flex well. But I mean, that's the gist of it. I really hate that. Oh, so stupid. It should hang. It's a hose. It's not a friggin' wire. God, just droop for. Well, that's stupid. But anyway, hoping these are the final touch, or this is the final touch before I can fire this thing up. As spoke of earlier, right there. The fitting, for whatever reason that comes on this, 18 millimeter will fit it. I don't know that style of fitting. Don't even know what it's called. Don't know where it's used. Yep. Just drop that. It's got a rubber on it. Which to me is a little odd. think these are the same. Let's see what those threads feel like. Yeah, they're on there. Yeah. So I don't know, it makes me a little nervous when you got something like that, difference-wise. A little more length to this. Probably take that rubber off, swap it on there just for the sake of it. Doubt I'll even get that far, but let's just do it. Sweet. Try not to do that. Luckily I found it. Slipped right off. There's a quick peek again. It's got that. Why? There you go. It's got that grooved spot for this O-ring, which the other one doesn't. But again, I just don't. I say this, I'm worried. You know what? After all that, I'm not even going to put it on. That was stupid. So I'm going to skip that. And then I'll put a few wraps of thread tape and make sure when you do this, you go in the direction that you are about to screw it into. I'm going to do 2 rounds on that, which is a little much, but there. And this here, that won't be a problem, but if you're worried about it, you can just peel it off. There you go. No big deal. Just try not to, not too far up. That'll be fine. So, put that in there. Thread that. And that one, that's that'll be on you and whatever fitting you happen to get, what size. This happens to be a 14. I'll just snug it, nothing crazy, just so it's pretty firm. Don't reef on it, but you can always tighten it. It's a lot easier to tighten than it is to, oh crap, I went too far and broke the whole thing. So time to get some air ripping. Try this thing out.